should, but then...
They're booked for the next 5 years.
How did you know that?
Same reason you came to me for help. I know what I know.
Well, I need someplace just as good.
There is no place just as good.
So what am I supposed to do?
You already did what you're supposed to do. You came to me. Now, put Brody back and don't hide him this time.
You named the bear?
You want me to help you or not?
Paul Gilroy. Yes. And you are? I'm the guy who's gonna keep Sam Tull out of jail.
And how are you gonna do that, Mr.
Inspector. Harvey Specter. You're gonna pay that fine and admit what you did.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Specter. But there's no way I'm admitting to something I didn't do.
Whether you admit it or not, you're gonna write a check either way. It's up to you whether it's for $2 million or $30 million.
My associate seems to be running late, so go ahead. Take me for a walk down Bullshit Lane.
We're suing you for $30 million.
Well, I must have fired 5 other people because wrongful termination's capped at $5 million.
We're not suing you for wrongful termination. We're suing you for malicious prosecution.
You can't do that. I'm not a prosecutor.
No, you're not, but you're framing my client for a crime he didn't commit. So it's up to you, Paul. Write the little check or the big check. Ball's in your court.
Dominic,
You're early. How are you? Good. In fact, I was just thinking about the last time I was here, you helped me become CEO. How come on? You pretty much became CEO all on your own. Well, doesn't matter how I got there. You're gonna help me stay there. What's that? The future of battery-powered engines. We need it. We don't survive. I'm guessing there's a catch. The catch is it costs a fortune, but I have a handshake deal with the CEO of Range Tech. We started as mechanics together, and if I can close in 2 weeks, he'll sell me the whole company. Price I can afford. If I can't, he puts it on the market. We'll be out of business in 10 years. What's going on? You guys starting the meeting without me? No, Dominic just got here early. The headline is he wants us to close a handshake deal to buy Range Tech in the next 2 weeks. I was about to tell him that we could. Well, I'm sorry, but we can't. What do you mean? I mean, there is no way that we can close a deal like this in 2 weeks without skipping due diligence.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the New York Jets
I'll tell you what.
and the Denver
Because they know you won't pay
Broncos.
attention to whatever it is that they're trying to slide by me. Slide something by me. This is my friend. We have a handshake deal. A handshake deal doesn't mean
I'm
shit.
Kate Scott, joining me as always, my
Obviously,
partner in
Louis
crime, Brock Heward, and we are
to me.
excited to bring
A
you this
handshake deal,
NFL
that's
divisional round game. Well, excited the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kay. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer. And your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear, fitting the situation we're in, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Bo Nix entered this league as a grown-up. 61 college starts will do that for you. A ton of college experience. And Bo Nix is a facilitator. When he is at his best, that ball is in and out of his hands in an absolute hurry. If he were a point guard on a basketball team, he'd want to go up and down the court and get it out of his hands as quickly as he can. He's accurate, he's tough, he's experienced, and he's poised for this challenge of the NFL.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Hook right hand that puts the guy lead with the hook. Since the jab that goes the hook, followed by a beautiful right hand. The hook was to make it free that right hand and stick the right hand down the pipe.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap.
Big game downfield. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the game's most tenured veterans and most decorated quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Up the sideline, past the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. Touchdown, New York! The Jets finish up their opening drive.
Gosh, bro.
Breece Hall with the touchdown. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point.
Shit is so undeserving.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. Taking a shot deep down the field to go. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos need only one to take the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Nixon now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Give me that.
Pat Surtain has it.
Give me that. Yup. Yup. Yup.
And he's going to go. It's a pick six. That play, Brock, that play was was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Going after try is good by lots. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Nixon now to return it. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Riley Moss with that tackle. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Here's Hall once more. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brandon Jones up for the stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Rodgers. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He's 40 years old.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest.
He's 40 years old and he gets his stick and there's no fumble. I beg your pardon.
After this.
And Rodgers is off the Adderall, bro. Like what?
Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. They go right back to Hall.
If we could just get a stop on the run, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Now looking to throw with Rodgers. This will be caught by Adams. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
Highest seen. Yo, Sartan, you're supposed to line up on him every time.
Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Cyber's able to connect on that.
It's gonna be one of those high-scoring games, huh?
And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives.
And then we're going.
He puts everything behind this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos take a 13-point lead. And that is his 3rd touchdown.
He's gonna burn you if you don't have.
Certainly enough to call this a very good game.
I don't think they understand.
And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Jets and Devontae Adams getting set for another look here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. All right, here we go. Second down. Rodgers here from the gun.
Fuck.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now Rodgers. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Collects this at the 32. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Bronk, after getting a big chunk on that return.
It's a great return.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
My gosh, they still don't have anyone over the top.
Out of the gun, it's Nix.
Ooh.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be second down. Nix from the gun. Cut out left.
Get off me.
They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. They'll throw again. Nix. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms.
You gotta catch that, Sutton.
Second down coming up. Nix looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here's Nix to throw. Pass taken in by Sutton.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Don't miss it, don't miss it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
This return makes it up to the 25. The Jets headed out on offense late in this first half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. He'll get this one to Adams.
Old ass Devontae.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Sent down by Cody Barton. From the 28. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Here's Rodgers. He has the first over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. All right, set now, first and 10. Off play action, Rodgers. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked up, Alex Singleton. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So the turnover, Brock, is
hey, but when they come up to me on my route.
Pass interference on that play. First down throw by Rodgers. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. Offense to the line for second down. Trying again, following the sack. Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Looking to throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. He's going to push one deep down the right. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession. We've reached halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. Now we'll send things over to Orlando, Florida. Jonathan Coachman on standby, ready to deliver the EA Sports halftime report.
We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was the Chiefs who were able to come away with the home victory. All right, Kate, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. Patrick Mahomes, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with
Chiefs.
3 touchdowns in the victory. The Broncos got a strong first half from their signal caller, Bo Nix. He got off to a hot start with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, threw another for good measure in the second quarter. So he has been on target throughout. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Massive hit. The ball is out. And they steal it back on the return.
That's what I love
Just
to see.
look at everyone flying down the field.
Come on, man.
And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2,
too deep.
separate
Run the ball.
if you can.
Run the ball.
It's
Run
rare
the
that
ball.
it happens. But it sure is exciting when it does.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Don't let them think.
Trying to work quickly now.
4 in the box. That's fine.
On second down, a run with Williams.
Yep. That's how
And
easy
he's
it
in
is.
for the touchdown.
It's so easy.
The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos make it a 24-point ball game. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now here comes the New York offense. Their failure on fourth down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Sent down by Cody Barton. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Pressure comes. Rodgers completes this one to Kraft. And that's good for a gain of 5. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Rodgers set to pass. Conklin brings it in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. between the tackles. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. I'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, Hall gets it again. And he's brought down for a loss. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Jets football, and they trail. Their playoffs hanging in the balance. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Now we've got a pause. Timeout called on the offensive side of the ball. Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Don't go for it, Rodgers. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 1st and 10 from the 41. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just... got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game. Same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Here he goes again. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
And he's able to push this down to the 12. It's an 8-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 2 next. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos about set to celebrate this win. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he cannot shake the tackler along. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Biggest difference in the college NFL game, we know this, Kate, it's matchups. Right, that college game, so much more space with the wide hash marks. Not so much in the NFL. You've got to cultivate one-on-ones, cultivate matchups. Using the receiver as a runner, that was a matchup successful for this offense.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. It's a Denver touchdown! So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. First down, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. So it's a win for the Broncos. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.